Okay, it's time for episode 6 of Power of Hope, and finally I have recovered from my cold. Well, a little bit. Because if you have seen my last review for Power of Hope episode 5, I didn't really edit it much because I was really groggy and sick and all that stuff, but I still wanted to get the video out, so I decided to just go with voice only instead of the usual edits that I do with these reviews. But let's get on to the plot of episode 6, which focuses on Rin. I was called a Raven for a second. Honestly, now thinking about that would probably be a cool name for a pretty cure right now. But let's not get sidetracked. So, the Wavering Flame episode, which is about Rin, basically starts off with her talking with her boss about an in-house competition, and since I'm not really that much of a person that knows about jewelry and stuff, so I can't really understand much about her job and then all that stuff. But we do know that her being a jewelry designer, and from previous episodes where this was mentioned, that her conflict in her adult life is that she's having trouble with trying to get her design to win this in-house competition to be used as a design for jewelry and stuff like that, but she seems not to be working in that, and her boss was saying you want to you should probably work in the investment or advertising department stuff, and when refused that she wants to stay in the design department and keeps on working on her design. She then also gets a text from Nozomi, and they were talking about what happened in the previous episode, episode 5, and she goes to the cafe to meet up with them, and she sees Coco and Nuts for the first time as well, and so they talked with each other there and all that stuff, and then she went home with Karen, or well, technically, Karen had the night shift, so she had to go back to the hospital and stuff, and she talked with Karen along the way about her design and all that stuff. And when they went their separate ways, um, when went home and she did her work and all that stuff, she couldn't really do her soccer and all that stuff. She called her mom, asking, she wanted to, ask her something about, doing that and all that. But she couldn't really open up that much about it. Lynn is having those feelings that since everyone else seems to be turning back into pretty cures and she's not, but since she's an adult, she's says she could do anything when she was a middle schooler and a pretty cure back in her day, but now that she's older and all that stuff, it's more harder for her to be able to do that. But this mostly was a Rin and Karen episode because from previous episodes of Go Go and Yes 5, we know that they Rin and Karen have a really good bond because they're the red and blue. They always have something conflict going on. So why not have the red and blues come together to fix the situation up? And when Rin was late to go to work, and she was also on this on one of the in-house competitions where she had to come in and make sure that she gets her design to be able to be picked and stuff. She sees this strange shadow monster. It's another one of the shadow monsters sent by Belle. And this is why is this strange this time is because it's taking the form of not a humanoid shape, but a dog shape. And it was walking around the city, and Ren saw it, and she was gonna tell she was also in a conversation with her boss, asking where she was and all that stuff. But Wayne was also conflicted if she should tell the Zombie and the others and all that stuff, and it's just was in her head, and she just couldn't do it. And when she was still thinking about it at the in-house competition and all that stuff, once she she went back into the area, she couldn't really find the dog anymore, and then she went to go visit Karen about the situation when Karen was also looking at the videos that have been uploaded by Dark Knight Light. And we already know that Dark Knight Light is run by Karu and Michiru. Jeez, I'm sorry to forget their names now. But you know them, characters from Splash that were like villains and stuff. We always know it's them, but they still haven't figured it out yet. And like, I'm just like still surprised that Saki and Mai have not even mentioned it or even know that it's actually Kaoru and Michiru. It's funny to me. I don't know why, or just cringy in the example. And while trying to figure out the mystery, since they know like Dark Knight Live knows something about these shadows, or like just like were the first ones to report it, and they had to like be connected to something. Well, they were watching the video. They mentioned Pampaka Bakery, which is run by like Saki and her family, and so they went to Yunnagi to see Saki about like Dark Knight Live, and like Saki only mentioned like saying like since the bakery is very local, so only locals come here, like all that stuff. And like so it's like not really she's not really like understanding that like how like Dark Knight Live would like be like showing that information or something like that. But you know, just being travel bloggers properly. Nothing else that we already know of. But yeah, since like Dark Knight Live, since it's really popular, mentioned about like the bakery, it's gotten a lot of customers, so Saki was a little bit of a handful. And so Rin and Karen decided to like go off into like the woods and see the nature and stuff like that. They came to the iconic tree of Splash Star, which is the sky tree. Huh, sky. I just thought of that right now. But we also saw like these other like business people that were like thinking about like building like some houses to like look at the view and stuff like that. Like just making plans and stuff. And then they get attacked by shadows and get turned into those dog shadows. And so like for Karen and Rin, they are talking to each other and like Rin expresses to Karen about like her struggles that she is going through right now and all that stuff. And like Karen says it's okay to lean on to people and just like don't hesitate like because you were able to like open up to me about this situation that you're having and all that stuff. And again, it's just like really better if you just like hear the conversation for yourself instead of just me rambling it. But then again, as I was talking about the shadows, they came to attack Karen and Rin, and so Karen transforms into Cure Aqua to fight off the shadows. But since like Belle was also observing this battle, she was making the shadows even stronger, and the Cure Aqua wasn't able to take care of them. And like Cure Aqua was defeated, and so Rin came in to protect her. And then when she remembered what Karen told her, that gave her the motivation to transform into Cure Rouge. And this is what I was waiting for to like happen for the transformations. I just wanted like I don't really care about like them de-aging and stuff. It's like it was gonna happen eventually and all that stuff. It seemed to like come into the point of view that was gonna happen. But just like having the adult cures hold on to like the cure mode to say metamorphosis and then de-age into their middle school forms was just perfect, and I like it how they did that for Ren. I wish they did that for like Karen too in this episode, but maybe they could do it in the other episode and all that stuff. But now with like Ren as Rouge, Rouge and Aqua were able to like take down the Shadow once and for all with Rouge Strike and Sapphire Arrow. And of course that also pissed off the Belle. And as like Saki was like talking to Karen about the Sky Tree, Rin decided to go back to the city, their town, and she also texted everyone that she transformed into a pretty cure, and they're also like proud of that and all that and everything. But for Urara, it seems something is going on with her too, because like obviously like it's her. There's also her conflict that's happening with like Mariko and her. She's like having like the script problem of like trying to like not give up on like that, and this at this point it seems like she could be replaced because of not being able to get up to the expectations Mariko is wanting for her to be for this character she's acting in this Angel character play movie. And so that seems to be what's going to happen in episode 7, since it's going to be focusing on, seems to be focusing on Urara and Syrup. So we'll see what happens in that episode. And so that was what my review is for, episode 6 of Power of Hope. And I hope you enjoyed my review on it, and I'll see you next time. And hopefully I won't have this groggy voice and all that stuff. Anyhow, bye.